Welcome into Akron for the sixth time on Highway 6 Sports today. We've got your final matchup of the day. It's the MERINO Rams taking on the Holyoke Dragons in the finale. As should be hopefully a good contest. Akron, let's see, the Holyoke Dragons upset the Haxton Bulldogs after they had an 18-point lead against Haxton. And Haxton fought all the way back, I believe, ending up losing by just 6, but got it to within 2. That is a good one. And so the Holyoke Dragons, they're on a tour right now, seeing if they can continue this upset streak. The MERINO Rams, as of right now, I'm pretty sure are hosting a playoff venue. And so to be honest with you, I think if they lose this, it would knock them out of that. And so this is a huge game for both teams. I think that, Holyoke can catapult themselves in the rankings. Both these Caliche guy coaches, we got Chase Debus and Corey Stump. We'll see what they got in store for us today. Let's look here at the pregame poster. Holyoke Dragons coming in at 8-13. The MERINO Rams at 12-9. Holyoke is 5-4 away. MERINO Rams are 2-1 at neutral sites. Let's look. The Holyoke Dragons are 1-2 at neutral site. Last time these two teams played, MERINO wins by 20, and that was very recent, only 7 days ago. So hopefully we have a better game for you here tonight. Average points per game, MERINO 50, Holyoke 46. And rebounds per game, MERINO at 26, Holyoke at 25. Assists per game, MERINO 13, Holyoke 12. Do you see the pattern here? Holyoke is down by just like one stat, just barely at all. And so we'll see if Holyoke can pull this one off. I think, anything's possible. They lost to Haxton 3 times before beating them and taking an 18-point lead. So we'll see if Holyoke, like we said, see if they can continue this tour and see if they can catapult themselves in the rankings. And, if you're MERINO, you're just trying to become one of the only LPAA teams to host in the boys' side. And so you're hoping to represent the LPAA in the state tournament. And all of these teams all have a very fun chance depending on where they land. So that's your pregame show, your Wilson's Repair pregame show. We'll be back here with the starting lineups.
Market declines, inflation, political turmoil. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Mackenzie Bivens, Edward Jones Associate Financial Advisor, and Charlene Riemenschneider Financial Advisor. We'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to prepare for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let the headlines derail your long-term financial plan. Call us today at 308-345-6730 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Highway 6 is rolling. See the highlights fly so high.
Welcome back here. I'm Bryce Bivens. We got your starting lineups tonight sponsored by Kurtzer's. Let's get that to you. Starting for Holyoke. Number 1, that's Padilla. Number 3, Weber. Number 11, Sprague. Number 15, Herman. And number 2, Riley Powell. Let's look here at the MERINO Rams. Number 2, Xavier Trinkle. Number 4, J.J. Powell. Number 10, Reb Hiller. Number 31, Caleb Knudsen. And number 1, Coulter Goss. Those are your starting lineups tonight, sponsored by Kurtzer's of Haxton. Folks, excited to bring you this matchup. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be listening. That's highway6sports.com, Podbean, or YouTube if you enjoyed listening. keep these broadcasts going strong. We're grateful for any donation, no matter what the size is. Highway6sports.com/donate. That's where you can visit if you feel obligated to contribute. Holyoke wins the tip. That's Weber. Gets it near side to Mason Sprague. Sprague against this zone defense from the Merino Rams. Working it around. Sprague inside to Herman. Herman loses it. Quadruple team. Stolen away here. And that's going to be stolen by Xavier Trinkle. Merino Rams force it up. It's tipped out of bounds here by the Holyoke Dragons. Holyoke Dragons on defense are a man-to-man here. 30 seconds gone by. Heller drives to the top of the key. Gets it over to Trinkle. Trinkle drives in. And we're going to see, oh, man. That was Caleb Knutson as he had stepped out of bounds. Got away with that one. Works it around back to Knutson. Top of the key. Good for 3. Well, good start if you're Chase Demas and crew. Exactly the way you want to do it. Padilla working it around back and forth at full court pressure. This ball going to be tipped away by Goss and regathered here. Powell's got it. Riley Powell. A couple Powells from both teams. Riley Powell for Holyoke. Inside to Herman. And this ball going to be fought for. And a jump ball that will go into Merino's hands. And so with the 3-point lead, Merino looking to add to it. Trinkle gets a screen from Knutson, drives into the baseline, back out here to the near side to Powell for 3. This one in and out, no good. Herman grabs that one. Herman pushes it up to that Sprague, and Sprague banks it home. Mason Sprague going to be the first Holyoke Dragon to score. Trinkle drives in. Gets some separation from Weber. Now back out to Heller. Heller at the top of the key. Free throw line. Kick out here to Trinkle. Trinkle. One dribble. One bounce pass to Powell. Powell inside to Heller. Heller to the rim. He's going to be blocked by Powell. That's Riley Powell. And Padilla's going to come down with it after it looked like maybe Goss had got a rebound and a putback attempt, and he got blocked by Powell and Herman and company. Sprague for 3 off the back iron. Herman fights for the rebound. It goes into Knutson's hand. Knutson's first. Trinkle calls out the play. 42 or 32. Can't tell. It's something with a 2. Trinkle works it around the perimeter. Almost stolen away. This one be stolen away by Weber. Weber to take the lead. It's 2-on-1. Weber to the rim. Puts it up and good. Weber had himself a heck of a night against Haxton. Looking to continue that here today. Holyoke Dragons with a 4-3 lead. As maybe they are getting hot at the right time. That's what you love to see here in the LPAA. Near side wing, that's Knutson. Knutson gives it back to the top of the key to Trinkle. Trinkle to Goss. Goss back to Powell. Powell going to drive. Powell spin move. Powell fader. This one rolls and goes. Exchanging blows back and forth. J.J. Powell with his first points. Weber gets it past the timeline to Padilla, back to Weber. Weber gets this one poked out by Knutson, gets it inside to Riley Powell. His shot was altered at the rim. Trinkle's got it. Trinkle to the rim. Trinkle puts it up and in. That was great ball control from Trinkle. Knew there's going to be hands coming after him. He covers the ball with both arms like a running back and puts it up there and good. Trinkle's first. 7-4. Merino with the lead. Mason Sprague, far side wing, works it around to Weber. Weber's pass is going to be tipped by Herman. Regathers it back out to Sprague. Now back to Weber, near side wing. Weber to Padilla. Inside now to Riley Powell. Powell makes Goss jump, and he puts it up and in. Make that Powell. Right? It was Powell versus Powell. JJ versus Riley. Makes it a 1-point game. Riley Powell puts in his first 2. Trinkle, far side wing. 7-6. The Merino Rams lead. Trinkle from the corner for 3. This one's short. Rebound Padilla. Padilla going to push it up initially and then slows down. His pass is going to be tipped by Knutson, and J.J. Powell tips out of bounds. We're going to see 2 subs come in for Merino and then 1 for Holyoke. Then for Holyoke, it's Gotoya. And for MERINO, we got number 5, Swigger. And Dynas, number 3. So Josh Dynas, we've seen him make some threes. He can shoot. As Padilla to Herman. Inside, back out to Weber. Weber for 3. This one off the back iron. Rebound goes in the hands of the newly entered Ricardo Gatoya. And he's going to throw it away into the hands of Trinkle. Trinkle to Goss. Goss dribbles it behind his back. Inadvertently regains control. Gets it to Dynas. Dynas looks like he wanted to shoot that 3. Doesn't. Trinkle now gets a handoff. Hands it off to J.J. Powell over to Goss. Goss driving at the near side elbow. Kick out to Trinkle inside to Powell, and he misses the shot, but he's fouled. Looked like that's going to go on Gatoya as well. It does. So the first foul of the ball game comes 5 minutes into the contest. That's pretty impressive from these two teams, flying back and forth, having a lot of fun banging around down low. First free throw from J.J. Powell up and good. Goss, that is Powell. His second free throw stops at the front of the rim and goes in. 9-6. JJ leading scorer so far. He's got 4 for the Akron Rams. Sprague, his inbound pass to Padilla, over to Gatoya. Back to Sprague, who cuts to the middle of the press. Sprague working it around. Gatoya, back to Sprague, now far side to Weber, inside to Padilla, back out to Weber. Weber near side to Sprague, inside to Riley Powell. Powell loses it, stolen away by Trinkle. Trinkle to Dynas, and maybe Gatoya, the extra, gets away with it, but maybe a couple hits there as Sprague reads the defense. Dynas, his pass to Trinkle, tipped out of bounds by Sprague. Just a 3-point game here. MERINO in the lead, 9-6 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first. Dynas hands it off here to Trinkle at the top of the key. Now near side to Heller. Heller, dribble handoff to Powell. Powell getting some offense started as he gets it to Heller. The free throw line. Kick out to Trinkle. Stolen away by Weber. Weber is going to get as much contact as you can get without getting a foul and put it up and in. And it's back to a 1-point game. Colby Weber with 4 points. J.J. Powell drives the free throw line. Kick out to Dynas. Dynas, a deep 3, college range. This one too strong. And the rebound goes into Swigger's hand. And Swigger's going to be blocked from behind by Herman. And Herman just gets enough of the hand to get the second foul of the game. 1 foul apiece. First free throw from Swigger up and good. Ten to 8. Swigger looking to extend the lead to 3. This one rattles out and does not go, and unfortunately Sprague steps out of bounds. So Sprague stepped out of bounds, and they called an inadvertent whistle. Sprague was clearly out of bounds on the baseline. But we move on. I don't know what happened there. That's interesting. Maybe he blew the whistle before he stepped out of bounds. Maybe that's what that was about. Weber drives in. Kick out to Gatoya. Gatoya for 3. This one off the front iron. No good. Rebound by Goss. That was a huge rebound. His second of the contest. Gets it over to Knutson. Knutson to the corner to Swigger for 3. Off the front iron. No good. Rebound Coulter Goss. And man, does he fall to the floor hard. And he's wearing a knee brace. And he seems to be okay. Goss is going to travel. So the rebound will count. He pulls down his 3rd rebound. Weber beats the press, gets it to the free throw line. Floater, no good from about 13 feet. And Dynas between Dynas and Weber. They're going for it out of bounds. Weber the last to touch it. Just a 2-point game here. Only 2 fouls in this contest so far. We saw a game earlier between Akron and Burlington with 20-plus fouls. Make that 40-plus fouls. Both teams had near 15 fouls at halftime. And so this is a blessing to see in this contest. Just 2 fouls here in the first quarter. Heller hands it off to Dynas, near side wing. Minute and 16 now. Dynas, near side to Knutson. Knutson retreats back to half court, gets it to J.J. Powell. Over to Dynas. Dynas drives, step back, and gets it to Heller. Heller, lob pass into J.J. Powell, and Weber saves it from going out of bounds. Knutson had a shot, missed the shot. Trinkle with the rebound. His putback no good, and Herman pulls it down. Caden Herman with his second rebound. And so earlier, who stepped out of bounds, it wasn't Sprague. Sorry, it was Dirks. That's my fault. Mark sitting next to me just nodding his head in agreement as if he couldn't correct me. That whole transaction down low, yeah, he stepped out. I still don't know exactly what happened. Weber, top of the key. Over to Gatoya. Near side back to Weber. Weber back to Gatoya. Working it around the perimeter. 4-out set. Herman inside. Sprague puts up a jumper from 5 feet. He's on the ground after he gets, maybe he rolls his ankle, comes up a little gimpy. As they kick out to J.J. Powell for 3. No good. Rebound Weber. Weber all the way up to Sprague. Off balance. Last second shot. No good. And that's how it'll end. 2-point lead for the Merino Rams. Just kind of how we expected. Folks, we'll be back here after a 1-minute break on Highway 6 Sports. Second quarter coming up.
Looking for that triple-double in custom team or work apparel? Then look no further than Main Street Graphics in Sterling. From sharp embroidery to durable vinyl to high-quality screen printing, we make your brand stand out on and off the court. Teams, businesses, schools, and organizations. If you can wear it, we can make it. Main Street Graphics in Sterling. Custom gear, hometown cheer.
Welcome back here. 2-point game in Akron. It's Holyoke versus Merino, an LPAA matchup. Two teams that I'm sure have had some very fun games in the past. They can't play football against each other, but play a lot of basketball. As Trinkle to Knutson after Rams get the steal. His 3-pointer from a Heller, no good. Rebound, long rebound to Weber. And there's going to be a foul. We'll see who that foul's on. It's either on Trinkle or J.J. Powell. They're going to give it to Trinkle. That'll be Trinkle's first in this contest. Like we mentioned, very slim amount of fouls in the first quarter. 2 total fouls. You'll take that any night. As inside, Gatoya, his pass is stolen away. Heller working it up the court now. Heller hands it off to Trinkle. Trinkle, a 3-pointer on its way. That one no good. Then a rebound goes into Weber's hand. Weber pushes it up to Dirks. Dirks pump fakes, gets Trinkle off his feet as they work it around to Herman. Back to Weber at the top of the key. Weber near side to Dirks. Over to Padilla in the corner. Padilla step through on the block. Kick out to Dirks for 3. That one looked like a field goal attempt where it started to turn in the middle of the midair. Interesting. As it was short. 10-8 still the score. Minute 15 seconds have gone by. No score by either team. And Gatoya going to commit another foul. Let's see, that's his second. Where's he? Riley Powell come back in. Riley, he's been a difference maker for this Holyoke Dragons crew. Blocking shots at the rim, getting rebounds, and doing a lot of good things. Man-to-man defense for Holyoke. Trinkle gets the inbounds pass from J.J. Powell, now near side to Heller. Heller dribble a handoff to Knutson. Now around the perimeter, J.J. kick out here to Trinkle for three in the corner. No good, off the back iron. Rebound, Goss. Goss can go get those things. Goss kicks out to Trinkle, now near side to Knutson. Goss pulled down his fourth rebound on that one. We're barely into the second quarter. Keeps that up. He's going to have a heck of a night. Trinkle. Now to Heller. Heller drives into the near side block, picks up his dribble, triple team, kick out to JJ, now to Goss in the baseline. Goss, his pass stolen away by Herman. Herman feeds Gatoya. Or make that Padilla. Padilla, he's going to get stolen away from Knutson. Knutson against Weber. Knutson slides on the floor on the jump stop and puts it up and in 12-8. Dirks working against his press. Loses the ball. Herman comes up with the loose ball. They feed all around the perimeter to Weber for three. Weber's shot's too strong. He had a guy flying at him. Dirks, double team, potentially fouled, and they're going to call a double dribble. Well, a 4-point game. Both of these teams need to just continue. Keep it on. They got the ball in the right spots. Just the offensive efficiency seems to be lacking. Making the shot is what that means. The passes are all there. Everything's there. Just can't finish. Heller to Trinkle, top of the key. Inside to Heller. Dribble handoff to Trinkle. Trinkle on the baseline. He feeds J.J. Powell. Powell going to get a charging call. I don't know about that one. Seemed like a no call to me. There wasn't hardly any contact, but it goes in Holyoke's favor. He jumped around the defensive player. Weber to Padilla. Back to Weber. Gets his pass tipped. They pass half court to Dirks for three. That one's up. Rolls around and goes. Dathan Dirks gets him back to within one. 12-11. Trinkle. Hesitation. Now inside to Knutson. This one's stolen away by Dirks, and he steps out of bounds. It's not a inadvertent whistle that time. The same spot where it happened earlier for Dathan. Lob pass into Powell. Powell from 5 feet puts it up and in. Great design there. Just caught Holyoke off guard as JJ puts in his 6th point. And there's going to be a technical foul. That's going to be on Heller, and he pushed Padilla out of bounds, it looks like. Let's look on our replay, folks. We got an instant replay as the ball got tipped up. Padilla went up to grab it, and it looks like on our replay, Heller took some contact from Padilla, and I'm wondering if maybe Heller didn't necessarily like that, and so extended the arms and then gets a technical foul. So that's what happened here. Technical foul, intentional foul, it all works the same. The only difference is where you get the ball after the free throws are done. Technical foul will always be on the 28-foot line. An intentional foul will be from where it occurred. So it would actually be from the Merino Ram bench. That's the only difference in what those two would end up being. So Weber will shoot the technical foul free throws. Misses the first. Well, it's the first technical foul we've had in this second round of the Akron crossover tournament. Did take that. Last year we had quite a few at this point. The last boys game got pretty close to getting some technical fouls, both by coaches and players and fans and everybody involved. That was a UPL game. Lyman versus Byers. We saw it get pretty heated. That's probably a heavy rivalry. We really know nothing about the UPL League, but I'm sure that's a big rivalry. Weber misses both. 3-point game. Merino Rams lead 14-11 with 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Sprague feeds Weber. Weber back to Sprague. Inside to Herman at the high post. Now to Padilla. Padilla back to Sprague. Lob pass all the way to Riley Powell. Powell underneath. Double team. Puts up a reverse layup and good. It's a 1-point game. Riley Powell. He's been doing a good job defensively. He only has 4 points, but in a game where you've only scored 13, that's pretty huge. 14-13. Let's see, Knudsen. His pass to Trinkle, tipped out of bounds by Weber, and Weber steps out of bounds on the attempt to save it. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. JJ walking up the court as Goss. Back to Trinkle, top of the key. Trinkle, hesitation dribble, now drives into the opposite block. This one's tipped away by Weber, and it will be Merino basketball. Lob pass to Goss. Goss over to Trinkle. Trinkle drives the near far side elbow. Feeds Goss back at the near side block. Back to Trinkle at the top of the key. Trinkle going to reset here as J.J. Powell sets up for three at the top of the key. Bangs that one home. A freshman puts up the second three here for the Merino Rams. And gives them a 4-point lead. Weber, far side wing to Sprague. High post to Herman. Back to Weber. Weber to respond. Weber does it. He puts it in. That's the Holyoke Dragons' second three-pointer. Trinkle. Dribble drive. Kick out. Goss over to Dynas around the perimeter. Back to Goss. Goss to Trinkle. Trinkle asking for a screen. Doesn't use it. Gets it to Dynas instead at the top of the key. Near side wing to Powell. Powell at the near side elbow. Kick out to Dynas for three, and he responds. 3 in a row possessions, just exchanging blows. And Coach Chase Debus wants a timeout. Josh Dynas, his first points of the contest, 20-16. A full timeout. We'll take one as well on Highway 6 Sports.
Need a roof you can rely on? Spelt Roofing has Haxton covered. For years, we've delivered top-notch roofing for homes and businesses with licensed, bonded, and insured experts you can trust. From storm repairs to new installs, we bring quality and care to every project. Plus, we're proud sponsors of Highway 6 Sports, cheering on our local teams. Ready to protect your property? Call Spelt Roofing at 970-774-6554 for a free estimate, or visit speltroofing.com.
From Badger.
Holyoke Dragons got to go the full length of the court. Padilla gets the entry pass here. Sprague gets the pass cross court. Merino Rams trapping in the full court. Padilla lob pass, this ball up in the air to Weber. Weber over to Herman. Herman backing down his defender and travels. My colleague Mark Bornhoff telling me about the patented spin move that nobody can do in this tournament. Seemed to be the victor of that with a 4-point lead. We down low, that is the truth. We've been here for every game, or at least I have. There hasn't been one spin move, legal or illegal, that hasn't been called a travel in this tournament, which is crazy. Trinkle dribbles it off his foot. They're going to say off Padilla's foot, or maybe his fingertips. And we'll go out of bounds. Minute 53 left here in the second period. 4-point game. Merino in the lead. They got to inbound it from the corner. I would say one of the worst places to inbound it. They get it into Powell. Usually your goal at that point, just get it in and don't turn it over. Dynas drives in, kicks it to Trinkle on the near side block. Dump down pass to J.J. Powell, is loose and stolen away by the Holyoke Dragons. Sprague to Weber. Weber back to Sprague at the top of the key. Sprague now feeds Weber once again. Then gets it down low to Powell. Powell's pass, maybe just a little too hot for Herman. And it's stolen away by Merino. And like we mentioned, both of these teams able to do a lot of good things offensively. Scoring the bucket is the final step, is what's truly been hard for both of them. As it proves on this possession, the MERINO Rams drive in and throw it away underneath. So the Holyoke Rams now, or Holyoke Dragons. Lots of teams here going through my head. Holyoke Dragons here got to do it. Weber. His pass up. He's going to travel. Now that was an illegal spin move. But that was just because he didn't dribble. But that's tough. He received the ball near the sideline trying to get away from it, and then he got trapped. So it's not easy. Wasn't an easy situation for Colby Weber as he turns the ball over, and now the MERINO Rams will look to extend their lead, currently up by 4, 20-16. Dinas feeds Trinkle on the far side, drives all the way to the block, puts it up, he's fouled. 57 seconds remain. That foul going to be against Riley Powell. I'm baffled. Trinkle, first free throw. Good. No. Short. Still a 4-point lead. Trinkle's second free throw. That one's good. Trinkle just 3 points in this one as Weber feeds it down low. It's going to be tipped off of Dinas' hand, so the Holyoke Dragons will have another shot here. Herman's going to come back in. Herman checks in for Sprague. Mason Sprague will come out. They want a high, a tall lineup here. As the lob pass goes into Weber. Weber, floater from 5, puts it up and in. Colby Weber has 9 points. And they are down just 3 to the MERINO Rams, 21-18. 36 seconds remain in the second quarter. Dinas gets Herman to fall. His 3, no good. Rebound by Swigger. Throws it off of the head of J.J. Powell. Kick out Trinkle. Trinkle top of the key for 3, no good. Rebound Riley. And there's a lot of contact there. And they're gonna call the foul. Foul going to go against Powell. That'll be the second foul on J.J. Powell. That's almost a tongue twister. Second foul, J.J. Powell. Yep, okay. Good way to remember it. We're delirious here, folks. Been here for 12 hours, just about. Been awake for longer than that, seems like. Obviously. Not used to it. Riley's first free throw, no good. Second free throw to make it a 2-point game, up and good for Riley Powell. 21-19. 22 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Trinkle will bring up the court here. Dribble handoff over to Knutson. Knutson travels. He anticipated the pass to Swigger. Swigger ran down to set a screen. And he couldn't make the pass because, well, you guessed it, there was nobody there. Dirks will inbound it here to Weber. The Holyoke Dragons can take the lead or tie it at halftime. And let's see, that's Colby Weber. We'll bring it up. Gets a screen from Riley Powell. Puts up a shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts up another shot. This one rattles and goes. We're tied. And we're going to be tied at halftime, barring a Curtis half-court shot. Almost falls. It would have counted 21 all here in Akron. As Colby Weber, the leading scorer for Holyoke, J.J. Powell, the leading scorer for MERINO. We'll start a new live stream. We'll be back here with our new Podbean live stream on YouTube. Just stay where you're at. We'll be back right after this.
At Points West Community Bank, we're all about you, our neighbors, friends, and dreamers. We're here to fuel your financial journey with personalized banking that puts your goals first. From home loans to checking accounts, we offer tailored solutions with a smile. Plus, we proudly sponsor local events and support new projects to keep our community thriving. Your success is our mission. Points West Community Bank, where community and banking connect. Member FDIC.
Kurtzers invites you to come check out the Walker Model R. The Walker Model R is perfect for any homeowner looking for the Walker mower cut with maneuverability at a residential price. The Walker Model R comes with a 42, 48, or 54-inch tilt-up deck for easy maintenance. Come to Kurtzers and request a test drive today. Kurtzers is your local source for Walker mowers, located 3 miles east of Haxton on Highway 6. Count on Walker mowers for fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
It's time for Coberstein Farms Angus 12th Annual Bull Sale, March 14th at the Ogallala Livestock Market, selling 20 elite females and 65 service-age bulls. Preview our sale offering at kfangus.com or cci.live. Can't make it? Visit cci.live and do all of your online bidding and viewing. Don't miss it. That's the Coberstein Farms Angus 12th Annual Bull Sale at the Ogallala Livestock Market, March 14th at 1 p.m. That's March 14th at 1 p.m. at the Ogallala Livestock Market. We'll see you there.
Ready to buy, sell, or invest in Haxton, Colorado? Trust Canode Realty and Auction, LLC. Led by Haxton Athletics sponsors Laura and Tyler Canode, our team delivers expert real estate and auction services with unmatched local knowledge. From cozy homes to sprawling ranches, we've got you covered. Call 970-774-4500 today. Canode Realty and Auction, your Haxton home starts here. At Hoffmeister Insurance, we've got your back with tailored crop insurance that protects your livelihood. Our experienced agents take the time to understand your needs, crafting the perfect policy to keep your farm secure. From hail to drought, we're here to help you weather any storm. Ready for peace of mind? Call Hoffmeister Insurance, 970-774-6600 for your personalized consultation today. Hoffmeister Insurance, protecting your harvest season after season. At HBF Feedlot, we're more than just a business. We're part of Haxton's heart, proudly supporting our town's events from fairs to fundraisers. We're here to help our community thrive. With hard work and hometown pride, HBF Feedlot is committed to feeding futures right here in Haxton. HBF Feedlot, a small community feeding a big world.
Hey Bulldog Nation, it's that time of year again for sports, school spirit, and cheering on our hometown teams. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, your friends at Haxton Credit Union are rooting for you. Good luck in all your activities from the courts to the classroom. Stay local with Haxton Credit Union, home of the Bulldog checking.
Building something special in Haxton? Haxton Building Center is your go-to for all your construction needs. From lumber to tools, we're the one-stop shop with everything to get the job done right. Our team is dedicated to exceptional service, offering expert advice and quality products. We're proud to support our community, helping you build not just projects, but a bigger future for Haxton. Choose local. Stop by Haxton Building Center or call us at 970-774-7655. Let's build something together.
Halftime show. Wilson's Repair. Let's go. The halftime show. Stat analysis. Point totals. Strategies.
Welcome back here to Akron, 21-all here at halftime in your Wilson's Repair halftime show. I'm Bryce. Dathan Dirks with 3 points. Elvin Padilla has 2 rebounds. Riley Powell, 5 points. Colby Weber with 11 points and 3 rebounds. Mason Sprague, 2 points. Ricardo Gachoya with a rebound. And Caden Herman with 2 rebounds. And so if you're the Holyoke Dragons, you're looking to see Caden Herman get a little bit hotter down low and make some of them shots. And, I mean, they very easily could have the lead. Both teams' offensive efficiency hasn't been the best when it comes to that final step of making bunnies, the shot down low, whatever it is. Both teams are doing all right from three-point range. Holyoke's got 3. We look here at the Merino Rams. Coulter Goss with 4 rebounds. He's done a really good job rebounding. But Trinkle, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Holyoke's done a really good job against Trinkle. Look to see that be the difference in the second half. If Merino is able to pull away, see what Trinkle does differently. Dynas hit a 3. J.J. Powell, the leading scorer for the Merino Rams, has 9. Mickey Swigger with a free throw. And Caleb Knutson hit a 3-pointer in there as well with a rebound. So that is your halftime analysis. The score 21-all here in Akron. The 2 Caliche native head coaches for both teams, Colby Stump and Chase Davis, facing each other in a tightly contested matchup. We saw Holyoke beat Haxton after playing them just, I think, it seemed like a month ago, losing by 20 points, and that's what the last game against Merino was. It was a 20-point victory for Merino, and that was only 7 days ago. So we've seen this Holyoke team get hot, and whether it's their defense or offense, I'm not sure which one. In this game, it's really looking to be their defense. The Haxton game seemed to be their offense, but whatever they're doing, seems like you just keep on keeping on, because they're going to be a tough outcome the regional tournament if they continue to play this way. We'll see what the second half has in store. Minute and a half to go here in halftime. That's the Wilson's Repair halftime show. We'll be back here on Highway 6 Sports.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. We're Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Charlene Riemenschneider, and Associate Financial Advisor, Mackenzie Bivens. Count on us for financial strategies that can help support a life you love, because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact us today at 308-345-6730 and let's find your rich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
LPAA action on Highway 6 Sports. Now here's Bryce Bivens.
Welcome back here to Akron. The Merino Rams have it out of the break as Trinkle feeds Knutson. Knutson around the perimeter, back to Trinkle. Into the corner, Knutson. Back to Heller. Heller didn't play the rest of the second quarter, got a technical foul. J.J. Powell drives to the rim and puts it up and in for 2. The Merino Rams in a full court press after they take a 2-point lead. Padilla breaks the press here near side, gets it to the far side to Riley Powell, and Riley throws it away, and Mason Sprague going to get a over and back violation. And what do we got going on here? Holyoke is going to retain possession. I think they're going to say that they tipped it. I have no clue what that could have been. Padilla inside to Herman. Herman backing down his defender. Puts it up and in. That's the first spin move we've seen all day. Not called a travel. Herman gets his first points and ties the game back up. Trinkle. Feeds that pass was intended for Knutson. Powell put his hands on it. Knutson saves it going out of bounds. Heller for 3. Heller's 3 is too long and no good. Weber pulls down the rebound. That's Weber's 4th of the contest. 23 all with 6:48 to go. Weber drives into the paint. Stolen away here. Trinkle tipped it away. And J.J. Powell going to get it on the stat sheet. Powell to Heller. Heller drives baseline, puts it up and in. That's a great drive. Quick drive from Heller. That's Reb Heller's first points of the contest. Rams in the full court press, get a steal. Down low, that's Trinkle. His shot too strong. A rebound by Powell. His shot also too strong. Weber with the rebound, his fifth. They work it inside to Herman. Herman back out to Weber. Weber for three to take the lead. No good. Loose ball. Rebound goes to Padilla. Let's see. Sprague to Weber. Weber gets a little contact on the arm. His shot's good. We're tied up again at 25 all. 5 minutes and 52 seconds remain here in the third period. Trinkle. Dribble handoff here to Knutson. Knutson behind his back. Gets it to all the way around to J.J. Powell. Jab step from J.J. guarded by Padilla. Over to Heller. Heller at the top of the key. Back over to Trinkle. Now inside. That is to Goss. Goss back to Trinkle. Working it around. Heller drives the free throw line. Hands it off to Trinkle. Trinkle feeds it down low. Pass a little too hot from Powell and goes out of bounds. That's good motion there by the Merino Rams. Just one too many passes. Sprague feeds the middle. That's Riley Powell. His pass going to be altered, but Padilla comes out with it. No look pass to Herman. Herman's blocked at the rim and a foul on Goss. Oh my goodness. This was a heck of a block by Goss, and unfortunately it's not going to count. It's going to be his first foul. First free throw from Herman up and good. Herman's got three. Has the second free throw up and good as well. So the Holyoke Dragons take a 2-point lead. 27-25. Heller mishandles it near half court. Gets it back all the way to the opposite free throw line. This pass inside, stolen by Riley Powell. Powell feeds Sprague. Well, he'll bring it up. Sprague. Going to get double teamed at the top of the key. Gets it near side to Weber. Weber feeds the short porch to Powell. Now Weber cross court to Padilla. Padilla saves it from going out of bounds. And Sprague feeds it inside, and Goss going to tip it out. 4 minutes and 48 seconds remain here in the third quarter. The Holyoke Dragons are in the lead, 27-25. Weber. Kick out to Reed, or that is Riley Powell. His shot no good. Rebound by Weber. Shot doesn't fall, and Coulter Goss gets his fifth rebound. Heller pushes the floor. Gets it over to J.J. Powell. He fires it away, and this one's going to be short. Goss is going to be fouled by Herman. On the putback, that'll be Herman's second foul. So just 25-27. Goss to the line to try and tie this one up. First free throw, no good from Coulter Goss. That's the first free throws of the night for Coulter. As the second one is up and good. Those are Coulter's first points of the contest, and that gets each team on an odd number. Unless they shoot a three or another free throw, they're going to be zigzagging when it comes to lead changes. Weber throws it away. Dinas, far side wing. Heller, top of the key. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Trinkle drives in. Reverse layup, puts it up and in. The Rams take the lead once again. That's a heck of a layup from Trinkle. He's got 5. Weber to Padilla. Padilla down low to Powell. Powell feeds the high post back around, working all the way around the perimeter, working the zone. Sprague for three. Off the back iron. Rebound by Powell. Powell puts it up, and it's too strong by Riley Powell. And he's going to miss it. J.J. Powell gets the rebound. Heller drives into the paint. Double team. Kick out to Trinkle. Trinkle triple team. Puts his head down. And Herman tried to take a charge. It was a no call. And Padilla on the steal puts it up and in. I do like the no call. But there was contact, and Trinkle did lower his shoulder, so you never know exactly what they're going to call. 30-second timeout here on Highway 6 Sports. Let's thank our sponsors. Rich and Dina Girk, David and Alicia Schramm, Joe and Michelle Bivens, John and Cindy Chatterley, Austin and Valerie Wilson, Jess and Kevin Beck, Pastor Tim and Alyssa Hahn, Brian and Sammy Starkey-Baum, Kathy Starkey-Baum, Kelly and Sarah Michael, Sean and Christy Philp, Todd and Becky Workman, Cole and Kenny Fix, and Brian and Michelle Locke. And if you're watching on YouTube, if you get the chance, thank our video sponsors. They are going to continue to make our video possible during the spring and fall season. Red J Welding, 5-Star Rental, Hoffmeister Insurance, Kathy Starkey-Baum, Kyle and Amanda Wilson, Kevin and Jess Beck, Pam and Jerome Steve, and the Dutch Oven Smokehouse. Thank you to all our video sponsors. If you're watching on YouTube, you should see them now. We've had enough broadcasts today. That didn't get done on the addition to the new one. There's going to be a 10-second violation in the backcourt for Dynas. And so the Holyoke Dragons have it in their own front court, up by 1. Dirks. Working it around, back to Dirks. Top of the key. Dirks, hesitation. Gets it inside to Padilla. Padilla puts up a shot. This one rattles around. Doesn't go. Rebound, Powell. Powell gets fouled by Goss. And that's going to be the body. That'll be Goss's second foul. Powell to the line to extend their lead to 3. Powell's 50% tonight. Misses first and made his second. First free throw up and good. Second free throw. On its way. Too strong. Rebound tipped out by Padilla, and J.J. Powell will come down with his 4th rebound. Trinkle down by 2. Walks it up the court here for the Rams. Trinkle bounce pass into Goss. Goss out to Knutson. To Dynas for 3 at the top of the key. Off the back iron. Rebound Goss. One of those just grabs it as he high points it. As Josh Dynas misses it. Let's see, that's Goss. He tips it out. And Trinkle drives to the rim. He's going to be fouled. And he'll go to the line to tie it up. First free throw good from Trinkle. This will be the 3rd and 4th attempt at the free throw line for Trinkle tonight. He missed 1 earlier in this contest. 2 for 3 on the night. Looks to tie this game. Second free throw, no good. Tipped out by Goss, and it will be Holyoke basketball. Weber gets it in here to Gatoya. Gatoya back to Weber. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Dirks gets past half court and resets. He got to Padilla, now near side. That's actually at the top of the key, Gatoya. Gatoya guarded here by Knutson. Jab steps, and Knutson gets up in his grill as he gives it here to Dirks. Dirks feeds Gatoya on the far side wing and travels. Just a couple extra steps. Just a 1-point game here with a minute 58 to go in the 3rd period. Holyoke Dragons lead 30-29. Both teams 2 fouls on the board. That hasn't really been an issue today. Holyoke with 5 total fouls on the game. And 6 total fouls for MERINO. Dynas to J.J. Powell at the top of the key. Dribble handoff to Knutson. Knutson back here to Goss. Goss to Trinkle. Trinkle drives into the paint. Once had a chance at a reverse layup. Instead kicks it out to Dynas. Dynas That passes from J.J. Powell down to Goss, and Goss puts it up and in. A great sequence there, and the Merino Rams have taken the lead. They actually put 30-30 on the scoreboard, and it should be, there we go, they fix it, 31-30. Holyoke Dragons turn it over, and the Merino Rams will walk it up the court. That's Trinkle, far side wing to Dynas. Dynas hesitates, now gets it near side to Powell. Powell to Trinkle, double team. Drives into the paint, puts up a shot, and it's going to be tipped. And Gatoya is going to come down with the rebound. As Holyoke has it, kind of helter-skelter right now. The Rams playing some risky defense, going for some steals. Holyoke's down just one. 34 seconds remain here in the third. Gatoya around the perimeter to Weber. Weber, floater from 10, puts it in. Colby Weber has 10 points from 2-point range, 13 points total. J.J. Powell goes behind his back near side to Trinkle on the wing. Hands it back off to Powell. Now over to Dynas. A deep three from Dynas. Puts it in! 34-32. 5 seconds remain. Gatoya bounce passes it to Weber, and really just no time for that. Got to put a shot off if you're Gatoya. Well, it's a 2-point game going into the fourth quarter. We are going to have a fun finish here on Highway 6 Sports. Share the live stream link or the YouTube link, wherever you think your family or whoever will enjoy, as they're not going to want to miss this ending here to this LPAA matchup, 34-32.
Looking to tackle that big project or simply spruce up your backyard? 5 Star Rentals has got you covered. From heavy-duty construction machines for contractors to handy lawn and garden tools for weekend warriors, renting has never been easier. We're a family-owned business located just 4 miles south of Haxton on Highway 59, offering you friendly service and a hassle-free process. Give us a call today at 970-854-2145. Remember, at 5 Star Rentals, service meets reliability.
Looking back here to Akron. Dirks to inbound it for Holyoke. Currently a 2-point deficit. They're going to turn it over right away. And Merino Rams down low. That's Goss. Pass out to Curtis. Is going to be tipped out of bounds by, that is Dynas. Josh Dynas. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Holyoke basketball. Sprague, near side wing to Weber. Into Herman. Back out to Weber. 2-3 zone here for the Merino Rams. Weber kick out to Dirks for 3, and they're going to call it travel. He missed it anyway. Took a little hop step right as he gathered the ball. As that seemed to be the issue. Heller will inbound it here to Trinkle. Trinkle over to Dynas. Back to Trinkle. Dynas. Bring up near sideline. Gets it to Goss in the corner. Goss just going to get this one stolen away by Dirks. Dirks feeds Weber. Weber to the rim. And it's tied up once again. Colby's got 15. Trinkle. Wants a dribble handoff to Dynas. Takes it. Dynas, the top of the key. Cross-court pass over to Swigger. Swigger, jab step. Now drives right. Gets it to Trinkle on the near side wing. Goss throws it into the hands of Dirks, and Herman comes up with the steal. Hands it back off to Dirks. Dirks on the near side line. Bounce pass to Sprague. Back to Dirks. Dirks to Weber. Weber for 3. Weber for the lead. There it is. It's a 3-point lead for Holyoke. Weber's got 18. Trinkle. Double hesitation steps against Weber. Runs into Sprague. A 3-pointer on its way to tie the game from Dynas. No good. Rebound Weber. Weber putting a lot of this on his back. Dirks drives in, kick out to Herman. Herman to the top of the key to Weber. Weber pump fakes a three. Man, that'd been a heat check from that distance. This is Gatoya. Near side wing. Back over to Sprague. Sprague against his zone. Lob pass to Weber. Dirks. That pass going to be stolen away, but regathered by Weber. Weber from 17 feet airballs it. Herman loses it. Heller comes up with a steal. That ball bounced out of Weber's hand, and Heller throws it out of bounds. That pass intended for Trinkle and threw it behind him. 37-34 with 5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Weber. Lob pass into the backcourt to Sprague. Guarded by Knutson. Sprague over to Weber, inside to Herman. Double team, back to Weber. Weber in the paint, blocked by Goss. Goss has got it. One-on-one against Gatoya. All the way to the rim, puts it up and good. Goss has got 5. Full court pass. It actually hits the rim and comes back to Sprague. Out to Weber. Weber for 3. That's no good. And a timeout before the shot. Holyoke got the rebound anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. It's going to be a full timeout from Coach Stump. Holyoke leads 37-36 here in this instant classic here in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes and 19 seconds remain. We'll see what the fourth quarter's got in store for us right after this.
Hi, I'm Zoe Kurtzer, owner of Prince Perspective Media. Every moment has a story, and I'm here to help you remember yours. I offer photography for seniors, families, couples, and more. Natural, relaxed sessions that feel like you. Got an idea or a location you love? Just reach out. I'm always excited to bring new visions to life. Contact me to book your session today.
Go to Facebook, search Plains Perspective Media. Contact Zoe, the official Highway 6 Sports photographer, to get your pictures done right.
Welcome back here. Weber to inbounds from the sideline after a timeout from Coach Stump. Weber's missed a 3, and it worked out that he missed it. Coach Stump called the timeout right before the three-pointer. Gatoya gets his ball tipped out of his hands, and the Holyoke Dragons retain possession. Weber in the corner. 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. 37-36. Gatoya, one-handed full court pass, cross-court pass that is, to Weber. His three-pointer no good. Powell with the rebound. That's Riley, his third rebound. This ball loose on the ground after they tried to feed Herman inside. And when Goss had it, Coach Davis calls a timeout. And so we'll have another timeout. We'll use that time to thank our sponsors here on Highway 6 Sports. That's our business sponsors: Canode Realty and Auction, Haxton Building Center, Kurtzer's, Colt by IWS, Hoffmeister Insurance, Points West, Bank of Haxton, Main Street Graphics, Coverstein Farms Angus, LLC, Haxton Communications, Red J Welding, 5-Star Rental, Wilson's Repair, Speltz Roofing, Haxton Credit Union, Bivens Lawns LLC, First National Bank of Fleming, HBF Feedlot, Haxton Locker Plant, Wyatt Sprinklers, Goddard Farms, and Nico K-Lawn. Thank you to all of our business sponsors on Highway 6 Sports, making all of this possible. A 1-point lead for the Holyoke Dragons. MERINO Rams trail by a score of 37-36 here in the fourth. Trinkle, far sideline, against this zone press from the Holyoke Dragons. Heller gets past half court, picks up his dribble. Now he's trapped in the corner. Heller jump spin pass to Trinkle. It's successful. Trinkle to the rim, and he's going to get fouled. The shot's no good. He's going to have 2 shots. Foul going to go against Caden Herman, his third. I think that is second. They flashed it on the board as his second. I've got it as his third. They took it off the board immediately. That's not necessarily a normal sight, so I'm not sure how many. I've got it. Caden for 3 fouls. First free throw from Trinkle, good. Second free throw, good as well. They take the lead. 38-37. Holyoke Dragons trail by just 1. Trinkle's made his last 3 free throws. As Riley Powell to Sprague. Sprague pump fake. Pump fakes again from 3. Now to the top of the key to Herman. Herman backing down Goss, and Herman kicks it out to Weber. Back to Herman. The far side elbow. Herman, kick out to Sprague. This 3 is offline. And Herman going to get a foul call against him. Now let's see what they put on the board here. Like I said, I thought that he had 3. They put 2 on the board. And so now they put number 2. So I'm very confused what's happening here. And they called number 2 with the foul. They called Riley Powell. And I guess if you're Holyoke, that's actually better because Herman would then have 4 fouls. So yeah, Riley Powell just his second. But that's obviously not the correct one. Heller, near side wing to Knutson. Knutson to Trinkle. Near side wing, down. The Holyoke Dragons down 1 point, 38-37, 3 minutes and 36 to go. Goss down low. Knutson around the perimeter, all the way to Trinkle. Trinkle drives baseline, drives in against Herman, actually passes it to Goss and puts it up and in. And now a 3-point game. So Holyoke looks to respond. We'll see what they got in store. These two teams have responded all night to each other. Gatoya wants a dribble handoff, and Padilla's not having it. Weber has it at the top of the key, calls out the play, and Holyoke Dragons are going to have a screen play with Herman. Herman, screen and roll. Weber going to go to the line after he's fouled on the shot attempt. And so it's on the floor, apparently. And so maybe that gives them a chance to tie it here. Those free throws would have only got them down by just 1, but this pass is going to be stolen by Heller. Reb Heller pushing it up the court here. Padilla gives him some defense as the Holyoke Dragons are in a zone. Now they man up. Gatoya goes for a steal against Knutson. They get it inside to Powell. Powell dribbles it off his knee. It'll be Holyoke basketball. 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the fourth. That's in regulation, I suppose. We've seen one overtime game earlier today. Akron versus Burlington. That one went all the way down the wire. A couple threes from Livesay, and Carter Lucero wins Akron that game. Padilla gets it past a J.J. Powell, who comes in firing all cylinders, trying to get a steal. As Gatoya will handle the point. One-handed pass to Weber. Weber pins it on the ground, and the pass to Powell is going to be stolen away by Merino. Reb Heller drives and pulls it out. Gets it to Knutson on the far side wing. Now to Goss. Goss, he tries to drive and stops against Herman. Around the perimeter, 2 minutes and 17 seconds remain. Heller to Trinkle. Gets it tipped off Trinkle's foot. Trinkle. That transaction is going to cause Coach Davis to call a timeout. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation. 40-37. Merino leads in this one.
Need top quality attachments for your old skid steer or loader? Red J Welding has you covered. We stock durable brands like Degelman, WorkSaver, Legend, Ideal, and our own Red J manufacturing. Our custom hay heads built right here fit any skid steer, loader, or tractor and can be customized for all your hay handling needs. We also have pallet forks, buckets, snow pushers, and blades. Everything to keep your operation running smoothly. Visit Red J Welding today, where quality meets innovation. Call Ryan at 970-630-3489 to get your attachments now.
Market declines, inflation, political turmoil. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Mackenzie Bivens, Edward Jones Associate Financial Advisor, and Charlene Riemenschneider Financial Advisor. We'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to prepare for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let the headlines derail your long-term financial plan. Call us today at 308-345-6730 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Then back here, J.J. Powell at the top of the key for the Merino Rams after they control it. Near side wing to Trinkle. 3-point deficit for the Holyoke Dragons. This ball going to be stolen away by Padilla. Padilla feeds Weber. Weber all the way up to the court. All the way up the court to Sprague. Sprague a wide open rim. Puts it up and in. A 1-point game here in Akron. Minute and 50 to go. That's Mason Sprague's 4th point of the contest. And Trinkle has it near side wing. Trinkle guarded by Weber. Spin move. Down low into Powell. Powell's going to get fouled. And this is similar to Weber's foul down low where they didn't call it on the shot. But this is going to be on the shot. Still, no matter what Powell does here, it'll be a 1-possession game as he makes the first. Powell having himself a night. He's got 12 points tonight. To make it a 3-point game. Powell's free throw, no good. Rebound by Riley Powell. His 4th. Mason Sprague drives up the far sideline. Now gives it here near side to Padilla. Padilla dribbles around the perimeter up to the top of the key. Over now near side to Mason Sprague. Mason drives all the way to the rack. Blocked out of bounds by Goss. 2-point game. Holyoke Dragons looking to tie this thing up. If I'm the Holyoke Dragons, I'm getting Herman out of the paint. So then Goss can't block any more shots. Sprague drives, loses the handle, regathers it, gets it over to Padilla. Inside to Powell. This is going to be out of bounds by Heller as he dives for it. And tipped it out of bounds. Padilla. Over to Weber. Weber at the top of the key. Backing down his defender, that's Trinkle. Trinkle comes up with a steal and a foul! And a hesitation from the referee. And it will come up with the foul. That's going to be on Weber. So that's what the hesitation was for, is because it was after the steal from Trinkle. Weber held on to Trinkle. Heller going to get triple teamed, and this ball is loose. Powell gets it. That's J.J. Powell. Feeds it all the way down low to Nuts and puts it up and in. Now it's a 4-point game with a minute to go. Caleb Knutson with 5 points. Herman. Inside. Kick out to Riley Powell on the far side corner. Knack inside to Herman. Stolen away. Tipped by Goss. Stolen by Heller. And Heller's going to be fouled. And there's some incidental contact there. And it happened to Reb Heller, the one who got the technical foul earlier. So you can see the Merino fans get a little upset about it. I do think that this was incidental, not necessarily on purpose. So that might be the difference in why that one wasn't a tech or intentional or whatever you would call it. It's a 4-point game with 40 seconds left. The Dragons really need Reb to miss this one. Heller's first free throw, good. Heller's 3rd point of the game. They're going to bring Riley Powell out, maybe for offensive purposes. Maybe Gatoya can make a 3 in there. Second free throw up and good from Heller. Full timeout from Coach Debus. We've got a 6-point game here, and with 40 seconds left, if you're playing the foul game, you just got to have Merino miss 1, and then anything can happen, but you're going to have to make 4 threes just about if you're going to play the foul game through it. Because of you're trading 2s for 3s. Unfortunately, that takes some time. Right now, there's, I believe, 40 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. And with that time, folks, we'll thank our sponsors here. Remember our video sponsors, that's Red J Welding, 5-Star Rental, Hoffmeister Insurance, Kathy Starkey-Baum, Kyle and Amanda Wilson, Kevin and Jess Beck, Pam and Jerome Steve, and the Dutch Oven Smokehouse. What those video sponsors have done is give us the ability. We purchased Starlink in order to keep our live streams going during the outdoor season, where Wi-Fi really is few and far between. So thank you to all of our sponsors. If you see them in person and you watch our live streams for all of our games, especially for baseball and football, what we'll be using that for, make sure you tell them thank you. Weber. This ball going to be rolled up to half court. Weber picks it up. 38 seconds left. Down 6. Weber hands off Gatoya. Gatoya for 3. This one's up. No good. Rebound, Mason Sprague. 31 seconds left. Mason feeds it inside. Stolen away by Trinkle. Trinkle throws it up here to J.J. Powell. Powell to the rim. Powell puts it up and in. Powell had himself a night. 18 seconds remain, and that might be all she wrote. But, man, what a fight from Holyoke against number 8 in the state, the MERINO Rams. Holyoke looking to upset 2 teams in the top 15 in the same week, and they're just going to fall short here with 11 seconds left in an 8-point game. 47-39, entry pass into Gatoya. Gatoya to Weber. Weber got to get something up here. Sprague for 3. This one too strong. Rebound to Weber. Weber for 3. That's good from Weber. And so that's how it will end. 47-42. And well, better than just 7 days ago when the Holyoke Dragons lost by 20. They had a chance to win this one. MERINO will advance to play Lyman in the boys' championship. And Holyoke will fall to the third-place game, and that game will be against Byers. And so, folks, let's go through our Wilson's Repair post-game show. Thanks for tuning in with us today. Let's go through some stats. It might take me a second to add it all up, but Dathan Dirks ends the game with 3 points. Elvin Padilla with 2. Riley Powell has 6 points to end the game. Weber, 21 points to end today. Colby Weber just continuing to add to his impressive scoring streak. Mason Sprague with 4 points. Caden Herman had 4 points in the second half. Now we look over here at the MERINO boys. Coulter Goss, the high-flying Coulter Goss, that's 5 points for him. Xavier Trinkle had 8, make that 8 points, 3 rebounds. Coulter, might add that he had 7 total rebounds in this one. J.J. Powell had 14 points, and folks, I'm going to call J.J. Powell our Colt IWS player of the game. He's definitely a difference maker down low, and he can run the point. He's able to do a lot of different things, and as a freshman, going to be a very, very special player for the MERINO Rams. Mickey Swigger had a point in there. Reb Heller with 3. Caleb Knudsen finished the game with 5 points. So there you go. There you have it. That's the end of day 1 here in Akron, the Gauntlet, as we will have day 2 all day with you, every LPAA game for you on Highway 6 Sports. Thanks for tuning in again. If you like what you heard and want to keep these broadcasts going strong, we'd be grateful for any donation, no matter the size. Just head to highway6sports.com/donate. That's highway6sports.com/donate. Thank you, everybody, for your contributions to our cause, and yeah, we're just so thankful to be here and have the opportunity. So we'll see you tomorrow. I believe the first game of the day would be Haxton versus Lyman, or versus Burlington, that is. We'll see you then.